Vitamin D, commonly known as the sunshine vitamin, is a fat-soluble sequesteroid hormone essential for numerous physiological processes in the human body. It exists primarily in two forms: vitamin D2, ergocalciferol, obtained from plant sources and fortified foods, and vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, synthesized in the skin upon exposure to ultraviolet B, UVB radiation, and also found in certain animal-based foods. Once metabolized in the liver to 25-hydroxyvitamin D, 25 open parenthesis, OH close parenthesis, D, the main circulating form, and subsequently in the kidneys to its active form, calcitriol, vitamin D exerts wide-ranging effects on health. Its classical role involves the regulation of calcium and phosphate homeostasis, which is fundamental for bone mineralization. Vitamin D enhances intestinal absorption of calcium and phosphate, maintaining serum levels necessary for normal bone formation and remodeling. Deficiency can result in rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults, conditions marked by impaired bone mineralization. Furthermore, vitamin D plays a preventive role against osteoporosis by reducing bone turnover and fracture risk, especially in older populations. Beyond skeletal health, vitamin D has profound effects on the immune system. It modulates both innate and adaptive immune responses. Calcitriol promotes the differentiation of monocytes into macrophages and enhances their microbial killing activity, while also modulating T-cell responses, shifting the balance towards a more anti-inflammatory profile. This immunomodulatory function underpins research suggesting a role for vitamin D in reducing the incidence and severity of infectious diseases, as well as potentially mitigating autoimmune disorders such as multiple sclerosis and type 1 diabetes. The cardiovascular system is another area where vitamin D status appears to have significant implications. Epidemiological studies have linked low serum levels of 25-OD with increased risk of hypertension, coronary artery disease, and heart failure. One hypothesis is that vitamin D may influence vascular smooth muscle cell proliferation, inflammation, and the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, contributing to cardiovascular homeostasis. A longitudinal study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology demonstrated that vitamin D deficiency in early life could predispose individuals to subclinical atherosclerosis in adulthood, highlighting the importance of early prevention strategies. Emerging evidence also suggests a role for vitamin D in neuromuscular function and mental health. Vitamin D receptors and the enzyme responsible for its activation are present in various brain regions, implying direct neurological effects. Observational studies have identified correlations between low vitamin D levels and increased risk of depression, cognitive decline, and neurodegenerative diseases. Though causality has not been definitively established, these associations underscore the need for maintaining sufficient vitamin D status as part of a holistic approach to brain health. In the context of respiratory health, several randomized controlled trials and meta-analyses have investigated vitamin D supplementation as a preventive measure against acute respiratory infections. Results published in the BMJ confirmed that regular supplementation was associated with a modest protective effect, particularly in individuals with baseline vitamin D deficiency. This finding has gained attention in light of global respiratory health challenges and emphasizes the potential public health benefits of correcting widespread insufficiency. Achieving and maintaining optimal vitamin D levels is therefore essential. According to guidelines from the Endocrine Society, serum 25 OD concentrations of at least 30 nanograms per milliliter are considered sufficient for overall health. However, factors such as geographical latitude, season, skin pigmentation, age, and lifestyle can all impact endogenous synthesis, making supplementation necessary for certain populations. Typical supplementation doses range from 600 to 2000 IU per day, though higher doses may be warranted under medical supervision in cases of significant deficiency. In summary, vitamin D is integral to skeletal integrity, immune regulation, cardiovascular and mental health, and potentially respiratory defense. Ensuring adequate levels through a combination of sensible sun exposure, dietary intake, and supplementation when required is a key component of comprehensive health maintenance. Raising awareness about the critical importance of this nutrient is paramount, particularly as deficiency remains prevalent worldwide. If you found this analysis insightful, consider subscribing to the channel and sharing this content to help spread scientifically grounded knowledge on health and wellness.